Boom, boom. This is again, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a bit of Soul Land Reloaded up today. A few things going on, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. We got a SP hidden weapon called the Peerless Bodhi Blood. I hope I pronounced that right. That's the new SP weapon. But let's take a look at the basics. It's the weekend, coming up on the weekend, so pretty much standard events. All right, so always make sure that you are participating in the active wheel, as I've said before. Make sure you do this each time. 21 times on the third day, you'll be able to get some spider core, so you want to get that. It's not that difficult to get, but it's a good way to get a stable supply of it. Get 10 of them each week. Not to mention the other items in here, which are just as good as well. Plus, you can get 500 diamonds from within the spin. Usually this comes up towards the end. Its percentage is a little bit lower, so you usually have to do the full spin or close to the full spin to actually get that. But you definitely want to do it. You just get the tickets by sweeping, so it's not that difficult. Everything else is pretty much stable. We do have red packet drop up, so make sure that you're participating on this because you can get a bunch of diamonds when this is over. Okay, and as expected, we've got a Master Forge event up. This is pretty much focusing on some really good items, and they've given you a wide selection, which makes this nice. Now, these are SP tickets for Tang San and for Mahjong. So those were the first two characters. Tang San first, Mahjong was just second. So unfortunately, they don't have any past that. So it's just a two selection chest. But hey, if you don't have either of those characters, or if you have Tang San or just Mahjong and you want to build up their divine skill, this is a good place to get some of those tokens without having to waste your spins in the SP soul line events when they post those up for the spins, because that is, the spins are of course it's RNG. This is not. This is 20 shards for whichever character you choose. It's a selection chest, so you can choose either one. So this is good. So they got that's 100 chance to get 100 right here, because 5 times at 20, 15 shards at 20 times, and then 10. So there's another 6. So this is a chance to get a lot of shards, and it's fairly cheap. It's only like 6. I square. I've already got 11 because that's what I've been rolling, but 6 is not bad at all for what you're looking for. I mean, 6 is what I've got, so I need to get some more. But 11, that's not bad. 11 is not bad. That's easily obtainable. You can easily get, you're going to average between 15 to 25 each week. So you should be able to get some shards for anybody. But if you don't want shards, you can get shards for some of your triple S characters. Okay? Just got to take a look at that and see which one that you want. So 6 for this. 5 for this. And then some triple S hidden weapons. 3 for those, so there's a chance to get quite a bit of those. And then some of the divine tools. This is the SS Plus. Not really sure if to go with that. But if you take a look down here, there we go. SP Soul Bones. Difficult to get the shards for these. Okay. This is a shard chest, so you can choose whichever one you want. Each costs 20, so you're going to need 80 to actually make a full set. Okay, so keep that in mind. So that's a pretty good option right there. And then, of course, the Phoenix Divine Blood. There's a chance to get a lot of it. So wide selection at 7, so you can definitely get some of that. And then we have Martial Souls. So that's pretty good as well. And then we have the these really good. These are hard to get, so having this is pretty good as well. So as you can see, a lot to choose from. So instead of having some of the Soul Forge events where they focus on just like one item, but then they give you a whole bunch of it, this event appears to have a wide selection of stuff, but they've lowered the quantities a little bit, which is acceptable. Resource exchange is always good to go with the leftover stuff. You can get some pretty good stuff in here. So like, just take whatever you can get. As you can see, I've got a lot of it, so I'll probably end up getting some diamonds. You can only get You can only get 2,000 4 times 500. Time limited rebates, nothing you can get in there, and this is right here. Okay, so this is the special event that they're having. Okay, 100. This is a clear sky hammer, 7 skill shards, and the soul breaking spear shard. If you have not realized, this is a set. Okay, this is the completion of a set, and as you can see, it gives you some pretty good stuff. So it's 100 shards. So it takes 40 to make that, and it takes 40 to make these. So you're going to need one. So this is enough to 40, 80. It's enough to do 2 stars on each of these particular ones. So you'll be able to get, just by purchasing this, you'll be able to get team dual def 20% and team crit resistance by 60 and team hit points by 20%. So you'll be able to do a pretty good boost to your BP by taking these. Next up, they've got 200 shards. This is for all of them, so you can put this on anyone. And 200 shards is a lot. That's a chance to upgrade one of your, triple S weapons, and you can always use that. And since it's a choice, you can do it on any one. Then here we have a nice one. You got 90 of these Spirit Avatar stones. These are hard to get, so again, this would be nice to store them up. And it's only 16, so it's not like breaking the bank, but you should be able to get that. And then last but not least, 650. This is not the triple S. This is the SS Plus set. Okay, so it's not the triple S set. If that was a triple S set, I'd be snatching this up big time, because that's 650 shards. That's a lot of shards. That's enough to make a set and then some. So keep that in mind. But yeah, it's only SS Plus. So as you can see, wide selection. Instead of focusing on just a few items but giving you a large sum, they sort of spread this one out. So it's a little bit of everything. You should be able to find something in there to tickle your fancy. So go ahead and do, as always, wait until the last day to actually do the actual forge. Okay, and you'll be able to walk away with some nice items. All right, so the Master Forge is up. They've got a Lucky Secret event up. This is in tandem with the Peerless Bodhi, which is just up right here. So I have pulled on this a little bit, and I have managed to get 10 shards. I did a 5 pull, and I got I think I got a 7 and a 3 or something. I can't remember, some combination, but I managed to get 10. Might have been 7, 2, and 1 or something like that. Or is it 5? I can't remember exactly how I got it, but I got 10 of them. So that'll help me in the future. I also got some diamonds, as you can see, 598 diamonds. And then, of course, a selection chest for SS, which is good because that's with all of them, so that's useful. This one right here will go into the SS Plus. That'll go into enhancements. But it was good. I had a 5 choice. I didn't have 10. But you should be focusing on getting this, doing your sweep Metal City. You can do 6 a day, and that'll get you the 18 at the end, and you'll be able to get 5 of these, which can then be used on here. So make sure that you do that each time. All right, and then we got the actual Peerless Bodhi Blood. So they've got a pretty good event in here. It is a hidden weapon, so you will be able to do the standard chests, which I did for the hidden weapon. Right here, you need 400 pulls, and you'll be able to get 600 of the soul tool, and then 20 shards for that. And then out here, some more of the soul tool, but then you get a bunch of rutilated quartz as well here. So it's not too bad. I went ahead and did it since I had like 500 keys, so I just went and used 4 of them to clear the event just to get the extra rewards for it. Okay, and then there's the actual purchase of the actual shards. As you can see, I purchased a lot of this. I purchased all the shards for the SP. This right here is more shards for the SP. It does not include the new one, but it includes the 3 previous. So it's a chance to get 20 shards for that. You want to get this because this will allow you to work on some of the 3 previous ones, and you might be able to upgrade them at least 1 to 1 star. Okay, just by getting that chest, and then 20 shards on the triple S. So again, chance to get a bunch of shards for your hidden weapons from all facets, triple SP, triple S, SS plus, as well as the earlier ones. If you're just starting, S's are in there as well too. So it's a good way. It's a good event, and it's just a standard hidden weapon event, and of course it is up for 3 days. So I wanted to do a video and just let everybody know that it's out there, and that the Master Forge is up, and it looks like we're going to have a way to get SP shards without having to spend the spins whenever they introduced the spin event that they have every other week or every 2 weeks or so. So hopefully they'll be including in the Master Forge. Hopefully they'll be including the chest, getting a little bit larger on the chest, because I really would like to be able to start getting some shards for Wu. Wu is my work in progress. She is now my second most powerful. So much as she just passed up Hugh. Not quite finished with her yet, but I'm very happy with the way she's going. She does do a ton of damage, so she's definitely something that you want to put in your team. So as you can see, I'm running 4 attackers, and I have not had any trouble whatsoever with that. No deaths to report. I would like to get Wu up a little bit. She's still haven't managed to get her divine skills. I will be pulling on her in the next event most likely, because I think it's going to be Ren, and I'm not really looking to get Ren at this particular time. So I will be pulling on Wu to get some shards so I can start working on her divine skill. And I'm really hoping that they do bring Wu into the Master Forge sometime in the future, so that we can get shards for her. But right now it's just for the first 2. Wu was the next one after that, so we'll have to wait a little while for that to come up. But hopefully she'll be they'll be putting her in there pretty soon, and we'll be able to get her at that time. But it's a good event, so get in there, do your spins, gather as much as you can, and make sure that you don't worry. You don't lose this if you don't use it. Okay, it does not expire. So you can store these. If there's nothing in here that tickles your fancy, you can store the ice core, and the next Forge event comes around, you'll have that already in the bank, so you'll be able to get a larger amount if that's something that you're looking for. Okay, but considering how much of a selection they have in here, you should be able to find something that's nice. SP shards, triple S shards, triple S hidden weapon shards, SS plus divine tool. So they got a little bit of everything in here. SS plus spirit souls, and then of course this right here is a good choice if you're looking for something. You need 80 of these to make a set. 20 each piece costs 20 to make. So getting 80 would allow you to make a set. I've got 2 full sets of it, almost completely maxed out. And I've got 1 set on Tang San. This is fully maxed out almost. I'm just working on maxing out the promotion. But the fusion and all that stuff, I've got them all maxed out. And I've got a set on Wu as well too. Okay, again maxed out. So I'm just working on getting the fusion, which takes the divine blood, of course. So it takes a little while, which is probably why we'll be snatching up a little bit more divine blood inside of this event, because when you do a promotion on those soul bones, you get a bunch of BP for that. That's one of the reasons my BP shot all the way up to 126, is because I've been promoting the soul bones for Wu. So it's knocked in knocked in my BP pretty quick. Shot me all the way up to 126. Most of that's from the soul bone. And I was able to upgrade one of my SP soul weapons, hidden weapons. Which one was it? I was able to put a star on one. It was on the Peerless Buddha Fury tag. I was able to put a star on this. So it comes hollowed out. So I was able to put a star on it. So that was a big BP jump as well. So but it's definitely worth it. All right, so that's all I got. Just wanted to let you know about the event for 3 days. Get in there, take advantage of it. Make sure that you sweep the Metal City here 6 times, so that you'll be able to get the 5 robs on the secret treasure. Okay, you'll be able to get 5 keys when you do the 18th. 6 a day, 3 days, 18. You'll be able to get 5 of these fun, happy coins here, which will allow you to do a 5 pull on this. And you might get lucky. You could hit a 30. If you hit a 30, you'll be able to get that right now, because 30 combined with the shards in the event, and you'll be able to summon it right now. You won't have to wait for the next event to come along for it. I got 10. That's not enough, but it just makes me a little bit closer to getting it. I'm not really focusing on the newer ones. I'm focusing on the 2 early ones because you can star those up quicker. Okay, and then use them on your characters, the ones that just star up. And then come in on the back end and do the later ones. And if one of them's better, then of course you can switch it. But you're going to get charged for the first and second ones that they introduced. You're going to get charged for those more often, more frequently, and in higher numbers, allowing you to max those out a lot quicker than the ones coming at a later date. Don't forget about the ones coming at a later date. Just focus on the early ones first. Get them built up and useful and put them on your character. And then you can build these up at a later time. And if one of them turns out to be better, you can, of course, swap. That's the nice thing. Sticking one of these on a character is just putting it there. You get the benefit from it, but you can always take it off and put something else there. There's nothing that's locked in this game in terms of soul bones. It's nothing locked. It can be soul bones, immortal herbs, all that stuff. It's not locked. You can always take it off and put it on another character. So don't worry about sticking something on a character like they did in some games, and that assigns it to that character, and that's all it'll work for. Not the case here. Nothing gets assigned to the character. Okay, so you can always take it off and put something on new. Put something new in if you want to try something out to see if it works better. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, and swapping things out doesn't cost anything. Okay, there's no diamond cost or anything like that to swap a piece for another piece. Like in some of those games where they charge you coins and stuff to do that. That does. It's free here. Okay, so you can mix and match and find out what works best for you. I do it all the time myself. At least once a week, I'll just run through and see if I can do maybe move an immortal herb set to somebody else. Maybe get a little bit more BP out of it. So you can do the same thing. So moving stuff around it doesn't cost anything in this game, and nothing's locked. So don't worry about sticking it on a character and then losing it to that character. Now you'll be able to pull it off at any time. Okay. So thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Once you've subscribed, you'll see the bell. Click on it. You get notified each time I drop a video. This is Kenrick coming at you from the corner. Signing out.